Good evening. So today was 1K repeats. A really good session. I really did enjoy it. 2.5K, the usual sort of start with a easy 2.5K, a 90-second walk off after that, and then we moved into the five reps of 1 kilometre, each kilometre at 4:05 k pace for me, and then a 90-second walk after each one, just to get your heart rate down a little bit. All worked really well. My heart followed a good drift up, and the recovery, I was watching the recovery each time, as I've started to do recently, and it was all coming down. My heart rate on recovery was probably increasing about 2 beats per minute on each one, so that was quite low, and I was quite happy with that. Following that was another 2.5K at the easy pace, 5.15s, and then finish, shower and bed. So all went really well. Again, it got me thinking about the pace. It sort of start the first one, and I always seem to go into the first one, maybe I've not stretched enough or done enough paces or leg drills or leg openers, and the first one always feels a bit sort of, have I gone off too fast or what's going on? So but then the second one, when you've had your 90 seconds walk, I'm good, and I stay good for the rest of them. They are hard work, but I know that they're always doable. So that's gone really well, and it's just it is just a feeling that the first one is a little bit of a stretch, but it's just stretching your quads and that, and from there on you're in good shape. So it works quite well. And which also put me into the other part where you're thinking, oh, should I stop? Have I gone too fast? Do I need to cut back or whatever? It's a thing of mine whereby your body is stronger than your mind. Your mind is always going to tell you, oh, just call it a day. It's not very good. You don't feel good today. There's this reason or that reason, and your head is working constantly. Your body is better than that. Your body is more resilient. So when you're running, listen to your heart, listen to your lungs, and just are your legs screaming, actually physically screaming? Your head will be saying, no, it's just too much. But are your legs burning? Are your lungs screaming at you, or does your heart feel like it's in your throat beating away? Probably not, but your mind will say, call it a day. You've had enough. You're doing a marathon. You're into the no man's land, the 25 to 35k area. It's not a very good place. Nobody really likes to be there. It puts you into some bad, dark places in your mind, and then you think, I just walked a little bit. If you've trained properly and you've trained to run it, don't be walking it. Don't give up. Just have something else go on in your mind. Do like Paul Radcliffe, count hundreds, 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 1 to 100. It takes your mind off what's going on, and before you know it, you're into your 35. Now you've got less than 10 to go. Just carry on running. So it's just not a mind over matter. You need to be a body over mind sort of thing. So just push on like that. That another thing that I noticed just recently, and more again today, was people talking about pace. I generally start off with a part on pace to say that my easy pace and the things that everything's based on is based on my 5k race pace at 4 minutes per kilometre, and so therefore I'm running easy pace is stepping up tomorrow. So tomorrow it's going to be 5:05, 5:10 for an easy pace for me. So that's about 65 seconds, 70 seconds slower than my 5k pace, and that's what will carry me through all my long runs, etc. At that pace or a little bit quicker. And then you see a lot of people saying, oh, you've got to be at least 90 seconds slower, add 90 seconds to your 5k pace at least to get your slow run, otherwise you're not going to do it. It's not beneficial, etc., which I find surprising sort of thing, because I'm not killing myself, and I'm running just about every day, and I can still maintain that. I'm not getting any physio, any massages, doing anything. I'm just running and running sort of thing. So I would say for me, your pace, if you want to start doing this, is your long pace for marathon running, based on add 60-65 seconds to your 5k race pace, your best 5k race pace, and take it from there. It may well be a little 5 seconds either side, but it's a good ballpark figure for you, as opposed to trying to work out percentages compared to mine and where you are. So just do it that way. For the other paces, tempo, etc., I noticed today there's a good link. I'll put a link down there. There's a good Macmillan Hospice. They have a good site. They do an awful lot for the running. You can actually get training plans, etc., but you're going to have to buy them. But there is, you can log in, get a little login, give your email address, and say what certain times you're running and racing at, and then they will come back with your tempo and your VO2 times and your lactic threshold, etc. So you'll get all of that, which is all, again, ballpark, but it really is quite accurate. I looked at it today, and the range they give you from to for each of those, I'm sticking to the higher end of that. So to the figure on the left that they give, which is a slightly harder figure, but still it's a good base for you to get yourself running and to understand the various ones, so that when you're doing your intervals, your short sharp intervals or your longer intervals, so whether you're going into threshold, VO2 threshold, lactic threshold, or tempo runs just under your race pace, etc., you'll be able to have the figures easier come to hand, and you'll be closer when you actually just attempt one, rather than just plucking a number from thin air thinking, I'll try that, oh that's too hard. And it's easy. It's better for you to be a little bit low on your effort and to finish the effort than it is to go too hard and actually not be able to and fail the effort, sort of thing. Try not to have a failed effort on your books, if you like, because it's, but for me anyway, it's something that sits in and niggles away. Once you've failed it once, you can fail it again. So try not to be the fail. Try not to have the fail, and not know what the failure feels like, and just keep on with your positive running. So yeah, that's it. Like I say, the 90 seconds over. If I had to run a 5k pace at 90 seconds less than my easy pace now, I'd be running 340s, which would just destroy me at the moment. And but I would love it if I could run at 18. If that give me an 18:20 5k, I'd be over the moon with that. But it's not going to happen. But I can run significantly faster than 90 seconds slower than my 5k pace. So hopefully that's helped anybody with their pacing requirements. But and again, a good run that I had today. I'm running literally daily at the moment, and the way I feel as I run, for all of the different intervals and efforts that I've put in, then I'm happy. I'm making progress all of the time, and I know it. So as I say, we're speeding up tomorrow, so that's another step in the right direction for me, and we just carry on with that. But yeah, enjoy your running. Thank you.